sit down. Train is departing Rivertown Station.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kings Island and Miami Valley Railroad. My name is Avery. On the back is Linda. We're going to be conductor today. Ladies and gentlemen, viewing above you and all around you, you'll see a twisted track of diamond back. This final long maze of metal will bring up to 230 feet, dropping at speeds up to 80 miles per hour. Designed by Bollinger and Maple in 2009 and Kings Island's newest, tallest, and fastest roller coaster. Has anyone braved diamond back today? If you look to your left and your right, you'll see the raging rapids of Whitewater Canyon. This is a ride designed by Incident, the same minds behind Millennium Force, Top Dual Tracks, to Maverick at our sister park, Cedar Point. If you decide to ride Whitewater Canyon, you will get wet. You just might get absolutely soaked. If you look around the bar to the right, you'll see the back of our engine house where they started transport mountain use. Right now we got Bullitt trains on the track, engine 19 influence in here as well. Together they make up the second most visited right here at the park, second after the racing. Green 19 includes one of our authentic steam locomotives, but rather than using wood or fire and two use propane. But nonetheless, we are actually traveling under steam power. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to keep an eye out because I've heard reports of a grizzly bear in the area. This is the Great Hills of Tennessee was nicknamed a Diddy. But don't worry, I've also heard reports that he's a vegetarian, so I'm not going to sound I wouldn't worry too much. Please, let's put on the left side of the train, just come away, just finding more attention. As we pass through our road across the field, security guards following the road, just making sure everybody here is safe. As you roll into our Silk City station, I'd like to remind you, please remain seated until the ride comes to a complete and final stop. I'll let you know when safe to disembark to your left and enjoy the day at Silk City. Please note that the Silk City station is not mandatory. If you wish to return to Rivertown station, you can remain on board, but you'll depart momentarily. Silk City will be closing promptly at 8 o'clock. If you have a vehicle over here, please tend to it before that time, otherwise you will have to go through the Kings Island main gate. Once again, please remain seated until the ride comes to a complete and final stop, and I'll let you know it's safe to disembark. You are now exit to your left to enjoy your day in Silk City.
Bravo!
Train is leaving Soak City.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kings Island and Miami Valley Railroad. My name is Avery. On the back is Langdon. We're going to be your conductor today. As the department of Soak City Station, I'd like to remind you to please remain seated throughout the entire ride, keeping all arms, legs, feet, and hands inside the train at all times. There's no eating, drinking, or smoking at any time while on the train. And you must be wearing shoes, shorts, and a shirt at all times. But now we hope you enjoy your ride. If you look to the right, you'll see Old Fort Kearney, which has inside of the house has been on the property longer than Kings Island itself. Rumor has it there's a little ghost girl called Missouri Jane that haunts this house and the train at night. We had the ghost hunters check it out for us last year. As we pass through our river crossing, give our security guard a smile on the way. Just making sure everybody here is safe. If you look ahead to the right, you might catch a glimpse of Kings Island's very own grizzly bear, Teddy. But don't stare too long, he's easily embarrassed. As Blue and Control passes by on the right, give a smile on the way. If you look to the left, you'll see Kings Island's very own Western Town, complete with the Mary Rose Inn, where prices can't be beat, which is an store, a haberdasher, an undertaker where there's a lot of wood, you stab and we slab them, and a channel for those that do the stabbing. Believe it or not, everything you see here is completely authentic. Wood. If you look ahead to the right, you can see that the station turns in from Whitewater Canyon. As you pass on by, give them a smile on the way, see if they're working hard or hardly working. As we roll into our Rivertown station, I'd like to remind you to please remain seated until the ride comes to a complete and final stop. I'll let you know it's safe to depart to your left and exit to the front area of the station. Please note that Soak City will be closed tonight at 8 o'clock. If you have a vehicle over there, please can do it before that time, otherwise you will have to go through the Kings Island and get into the vehicle. I'll be on the entire train crew. I'd like to thank you for joining us today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Kings Island. Once again, please remain seated until we come to a complete and final stop. stop, and I'll let you know it's safe to disembark. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for that. This is the point of the all aspects of
Ladies and gentlemen, as the train enters the station, I have a couple of riders for you. Please remain seated throughout the entire ride. Please remain behind the metal loading gates until we come by to open them for you. Once again, please remain behind the metal loading gates until we come by to open them for you. There's no eating, drinking, or smoking allowed while riding. Any open containers of food and drink that you have must be finished off or thrown away prior to boarding. Other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. We're on a king silent night, you guys.
Can you guys close your gates? Clear.
Close gates.
That's clear. We're just waiting for people to sit down. Okay, go ahead and highball send your train. Highball! Fluid is leaving.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the train. My name is Austin and I'm going to be your conductor today. As we depart from our Rivertown station, I have just a few reminders. Please remain seated throughout the remainder of the ride, keeping all legs, arms, hands, and feet inside at all times. There's also no eating, drinking, or smoking on this train. That's about it, so just sit back and enjoy your ride to Soap City. If you look to your left, right, above, and all around you, you will see the rolling hills of Diamondback. which is Kings Island's tallest and fastest roller coaster. Diamondback stands 230 feet tall and takes riders off at speeds of up to 80 miles an hour. It was also Kings Island's largest investment, costing a total of $22 million to build. Up here on our left and our right, you will soon see the raging rapids of Whitewater Canyon. If you choose to ride that ride today, you will get wet. You could possibly be completely soaked. Up here on our right, you will see the back of our engine house, which is currently empty since both of our trains are out on the tracks. Our trains are both authentic steam locomotives, and together they make up the second most efficient ride of all time here at Kings Island. The second behind the Racer, which is number 1. Please remain seated for me. Please sit down. Coming up here on our right, you will see our green engine number 19. Let's not forget to wave at everyone over there on that train. If you are currently standing on our train, we ask that you please sit down. Here on our left, we see Kings Island's ferocious grizzly bear, who we like to call Teddy. As we move to our crossing, let's not forget to wave at everybody, including our crossing guard. As we enter our Soak City station, please just remember to stay seated until the train comes to a complete and final stop at the station. Kings Island will be closing tonight at 10, with Soak City closing at 8. Just be aware that if you're parked over here on the Soak City side, that you will not be able to access your car after 8 o'clock, as they will promptly lock and close Soak City's exit gates. The lockers outside of Soak City, however, will still be accessible all the way up until Kings Island's closing tonight at 10. This is not a mandatory stop, and if you choose to stay on with us, we will be back at Rivertown in just a few moments. That's about it for us, so on behalf of the entire train crew, we'd like to thank you for riding, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day here in Soak City. Blue is leaving Soak. Eyeball! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being patient. For those who just joined us, my name is Austin and I'm going to be your conductor today. As we depart from our Soak City station, I have just a few reminders. Please remain seated throughout the remainder of the ride, keeping all legs, arms, hands, and feet side all times. There is also no eating, drinking, or smoking on this train. That's about it, so just sit back and enjoy your ride. Here on the train, we get to see a lot of really cool things. And you'll see the first one right here on our left, which is our wooden fence and parking lot. Something that's a little bit more interesting is here on our right. It is old Fort Coney. Believe it or not, inside of that fort there is actually a house that is over 100 years old on the inside of it. Rumor has it that that house is haunted by a little girl that once lived there named Missouri Jane. That was even featured on an episode of Ghost Hunters early last year. As we pull through our crossing, let's not forget to wave to everybody, including our crossing guard. And in case you haven't seen him yet, our ferocious grizzly bear Teddy is on the right. The only thing he is afraid of is trains. That's why he's being so stiff. Not because he's wood or anything, because he's real. If you look really far ahead to your right, you can see our really slow green engine number 19 making its way over here. Here on our left, you'll see Kings Island's old western town. This town is one of the original seaways of the park, which makes it 41 years old, which is in fact the same age as most of our trains. And coming up on our right, you'll see our Whitewater Canyon turntable. Let's not forget to wave at everyone over there as we roll on by. The line's looking a little steep, literally. As we approach our Rivertown station, please just remember to remain seated until the train comes to a complete and final stop in the city. Kings Island will be closing tonight at 10 with our fireworks spectacular, and Soak City is closing at 8. Just be aware that if you are parked over there on that Soak City side, that you will not be able to access your car through the Soak City gates after 8 o'clock, as they will promptly lock and close. The lockers outside of Soak City, however, will still be accessible all the way up until Kings Island's closing tonight at 10, and the train will stop there until then. That's about it for us. So on behalf of the entire train crew, we'd like to thank you for riding, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening here at Kings Island.